Hi, it's that time of year again. We're in the middle of the year. Time for my mid-year of 2017 Psychic Tarot update for each sign of the zodiac. If you're interested in getting these videos, which is a continuation of what I've done here on YouTube for your sign, where I used the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck and pulled an additional 5 cards and got additional messages to cover the rest of the year of 2017, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the mid-year 2017 Psychic Tarot update for each sign of the zodiac videos. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu, which is a drop-down menu. Go to page 10, and there you will see the heading for these videos. You just click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I want to thank you so much for all of your purchases of all of my videos on Vimeo, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace. Thank you so much. Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for June 2017. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Ascendant, and Sagittarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Sagittarius, now onto your reading for June 2017. First card you have that shows up here is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is a card to me that can symbolize your own psychic ability and your own intuition. It can also indicate a strong spirit guide showing up for you, one of your main guides in the reading to give you messages. It could also be that there is something that has been kept secret or hidden, either from you or by you. This is a time of evaluation and reevaluation of something going on in your life. You have to have things secure. You have to have things nailed down. You need to have things in documents and documentation. You're coming to a time where you have to start your life anew and build on it. Having a strong foundation and building on your life anew. So for some of you, I feel like there's some creation happening here for you of for lack of a better word, I'm going to say a new life, a start over, a do-over. And this could be your whole life in general, or it could be specific areas of your life, maybe your love life. It could be pertaining to your business or your work life. But there's some kind of, regeneration, rebirth, and starting over. I do feel like you like to have everything in order. And I feel that this month of June, you will be having to look over every little thing. Now, if you're not somebody that likes looking over every little detail and going over every fact and figure or detail with a fine-tooth comb, then you're not going to feel great about June. I feel it's positive, but if you're a person that doesn't like doing that, reading the fine print, looking over every little detail of every contract or everything you sign, or any documents that you must read inside and out before you sign on the dotted line, whether it's a sales agreement of a property, a divorce settlement, a lawsuit, or any big purchase, contracts of any big other types of purchases. You're get somebody else to look it over if you don't want to do it. Let's put it that way. Like, have a lawyer look it over. But I feel like yes, some of you do need lawyers, but some of you could just do it yourself. It's just going to be painstaking and looking over every little detail comes up. I really do feel like, I don't know why they're referencing May here, but they're saying everything starts to fall into place, or does fall into place for you after May. So I feel like, this is a June reading, so I don't know if some of you Sagittarius saw some shift or change that occurred during the month of May, that now that you're in June and moving forward, things are really going to fall into place for you. But it's like as if some reset or shift or change occurred in May. And things will fall into place for you after that. I feel like you're going to be rewarded also in June, like getting rewarded for accomplishments, or like awarded, rewarded. That energy circles around you in June. You have the Empress is next, and the Empress to me is birth of a child, birth of a project, plan, or idea. Could be birth of a new business also can come up with the Empress. Can also be a maternal figure that's on the other side, watching you, guiding you, and protecting you from the spirit world as well. If you hear like a weird sound in the background, my dog is sitting under my table snoring. So he's sound asleep right now. I feel like many of you Sagittarians are going to feel like on top of the world, feeling like you have a lot to crow about, feeling really good. Like this is a time of feeling like you finally arrived, you've made it, you've really accomplished something. These are the energies circling around you in June. I see you generating thoughts of some plans and ideas that you will be putting into action, but you might not be putting it into action in June. You could be, some of you, but I feel like you're starting to get some plans cooking, and the plans could be for a trip you want to take, a new job you want to do, something you want to, a new business, or a sideline or hobby, or something you want to create, or redecorating your home, or moving, or whatever it is. I see you. It's also circles around thinking about how you can improve your life, also how you can make something better, fortify something and make something stronger, and improve your life and make something better. I also see you taking like a time out and getting like a new perspective on something that's been going on. So you may actually like meditate on something, or take some time off of work and like spend time just thinking about what's been going on the past few years, what direction you want to go in the next few years headed forward, and maybe even getting a new perspective about something. Maybe there was something you thought, oh, I'm never going to do that, or, oh, that's a bad idea, or I don't have the finances to do that. You may be getting a new perspective on some things you thought you were solid about and made your mind up about before. So plan on a new perspective for some of you Sagittarians. Opportunity and lightning strikes when you least expect it. And so if you're a Sagittarian that has some kind of opportunity, it doesn't matter what it is, a new home, a business opportunity, a new love, something new that pops up at your work, like a just chance to advance or get overtime or whatever it is, I get that you're going to snap up that opportunity that will pop up for you in June. It doesn't have to be a gigantic opportunity. It could be. Maybe somebody's going to say, hey, I have this car I'm going to give you. Do you want it? If not, and you'll be like, yeah, I'll take that car. I mean, it could be something weird like that. I don't know. Could be huge, could be small. Here you have the sun And the Sun is a card to me that symbolizes, I love this card. I like this one the best of the whole deck. She just looks so happy, doesn't she? This would be success in the material world. It can also mean, sometimes the Sun can mean love. It can be the joys and happiness and exuberance returning to childhood joys and happiness. This can also indicate the spotlight could be on you about something. I see you revisiting some things from the past, and some of it is like, you know, the feeling when you got out of school for the summer? And you're like, yay, this summer, now I can go swimming and ride my bike all the time and do whatever I want to do, and I don't have to have so many rules. Like, I feel you're having that kind of feeling. So again, I'm going to go back to saying it's almost like a rebirth for you, and some of you are revisiting some feelings and emotions of the past of freedom. So I feel some of you are having some experiences of freedom in some way. Freedom from, you know, maybe you're taking a vacation and you're having freedom. Maybe you're leaving an unhealthy relationship and it was weighing you down and was restrictive, and now you're going to have freedom from that. Or you had a job that was like so, you know, burdensome, and now you're going to start your own business and you got freedom because you're going to be in charge and in control of what you're doing more. I mean, it's anything that's, how it would pertain to each one of you Sagittarians is going to be different. But I mark my words, you will be feeling freedom in some regard. It could be freedom from a contract, freedom from, you know, a situation that you, a legality that you've been waiting to get past. Like anything that you will finally find some freedom here. And revisiting the past of how you used to feel when you got let out of school really comes up here. I feel like not only are some of you Sagittarians going to be generating, like experiencing a new start, I also see you generating a lot of popularity. So I feel like your popularity is going to be increasing in your home, in your family, with your friends, in your personal life. Could be at work, could be publicly if you have a public persona and you do things that are of a public nature. Whatever, however that means to you, and it could be in multiple facets, Sagittarius. You could have multiple popularities going on all over the place. But I see you generating goodwill, good thoughts from others, positive energy coming to you, and your popularity increasing in June. Going into July also. Some of you may have a blast from the past where a romance that you were involved with in the past comes back. Also, some of you may be experiencing a new love, but I don't know that the new love's going to happen in June. It could for some of you, because I get a small portion of you that applies. But if you could have new love coming. It's like almost like the foreshadowing of the event. That's what I see. So your next card here is Three of Cups, and this is parties, gatherings, and celebrations. Well, how apropos to follow the sun, right? You were so happy in the sun. Here's celebrations. This could be a celebratory conclusion to something going on in your life. It could also be three sisters, three females, three friends. It could also be attending a party and throwing a party even. So let's see why this comes up. Three of Cups for Sagittarius. A lot of things happening, one right after the other. Multiple things going on for you in June. I get some of you having to attend a party, some of you throwing a party, some of you going to a conference of some sort or a seminar. You're going to be getting some people involved in helping you. If you need to clear out a house because you're going to list it, you're going to be getting people to help you take stuff to the junkyard, take stuff to you to Goodwill or Purple Heart. You take some of the stuff off your hands, clearing things out and getting other people to help you. And if you're dealing with an estate, if there's been an estate that somebody in your family passed away and you and your siblings, like you may be going through an estate. If it's not your own property, this could be someone else's property that you are getting family members and other people to help you clear out, because I did get that energy also here. Wow, that was weird. I didn't expect that message. Some of you are going to get engaged. I feel some of you Sagittarians expect getting popped the question to you. You could be the one doing it, but it feels more like it's coming at you. That's going to be for some of you. Obviously, some of you are already engaged. Some of you are already married. Some of you are in a serious coupling that you don't intend to get engaged and get married. It's just, but there's some of you that are going to get engaged. It comes up here. I didn't expect that from this card. That's funny. I do see some of you feeling like you want to be free to explore other options also. So I go back to the Sun card. Those of you that were in a relationship or in a situation that was stifling to you, you may be breaking it off or find yourself free. And I feel this is positive for you, because this freedom is going to be enabling you to explore other options with other people, because there is, I'm going to repeat it again. Obviously, some of you are already married and together, but those of you that were in one that you're getting out of, or you're single, you do have some love looming in your future. It's like foreshadowed here. It's coming up. And so it's good for you to be able to be free and explore your options. Some of you Sagittarians are going to do something very distinctive that people are going to take notice of. You could be changing your hair. You could be getting a boob job. You could be getting butt implants. You could be getting liposuction. You could be getting a facelift. You could be, dyeing your hair a completely different color. Or it could be something else, a new business, a new house, something you're going to do, something very distinctive people are going to take notice of in June. And the next card you have, Sagittarius, actually the last of the five, you have Five of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles is two people that are either depressed or financially bankrupt or feeling emotionally bankrupt. It can be a card of depression, can be worried about money, concerned about finances. I do feel that there are some of you Sagittarians that feel like you want out of a relationship that's been holding you back or bringing you down. I do feel that for some of you, because I feel some of you feel like you're not in tune or in step with your partner anymore. It might not even be some like horrible thing that's happening, but you may just feel like your life's going in a different direction, their life is going in a different direction, or maybe their life is just stuck and your life has some kind of trajectory here, and so you don't feel like you're on the same path anymore. Maybe you're just not seeing eye to eye. Maybe the relationship has just run its course. That's not going to be the case for all of you, and I'm going to remind the Sagittarians here that please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign if these messages aren't making sense to you, because sometimes your sun sign is not the one giving you the strongest message. So be sure that you look at those if these messages here aren't making sense for you. Also, I don't read the cards upside down, because my spirit guides are going to tell me whether something's positive or negative when I look at the cards. So I don't need to read them reversed. I feel like you're having a hard time dealing with somebody else's issues or emotions. Now, it could be you're having a hard time dealing with your issues and emotions, but it really feels more to me like there's somebody else it's more like to somebody else's issues or emotions you're having trouble dealing with anymore. You may also feel the pressure of time, like there's too much to do and not enough time to do it in June. So you may feel like the squeeze for time. Maybe you have to get your house listed for sale, like you got to get it cleaned out, whether it's the estate or your own house, and you got to hurry up and list it. Or maybe you feel like, my boss is expecting to have this project done, and I don't have all the facts and figures ready to make the presentation or to present it to my boss. It's like it could mean many different things. I just see you may feel the squeeze and pressure about time in regard to some particular aspect of something going on for you in the month of June 2017. If there's anything that was left out or forgotten in anything you're doing, private reason, work, anything, you may have to do something over again, because so it could be like paperwork. If you're filled out an application, or you filled out some forms online, or you applied for something, a loan or a grant or a new job or a mortgage, or some other kind of paperwork you needed to fill out, you may have left some things out, and therefore you have to do it all over again because the form or application or whatever it was got rejected. So then it's like you got to do it all over again. Some of that comes up here for some of you Sagittarians in June of 2017. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get another 5-card reading, because this is the mid-year, Sagittarius, can you believe it? We're already at the midpoint of the year. Every midpoint of the year, I do another video for each sign of the zodiac using another deck of tarot cards where I'm looking into the remainder of the year as an update, which you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the mid-year 2017 Psychic Tarot update for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, going to the videos tab on my menu, and it's a drop-down menu, and we're getting pretty full of videos over there. It's now to page 10, and on page 10 you will see the heading for these mid-year of 2017 Psychic Tarot update for each sign of the zodiac. You click on your sign under that heading and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I hope you have a jubilant June, Sagittarius, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.